Hey, it's Renee, Cancercize with Renee B, part of the Rack Pack today. And check out the back side. You see it? It says Fighter. So today was the Susan G. Komen walk, and I did all 3 miles. I had my 2 girlfriends walked with me, Marilee and Julie. Julie made us the shirts. That was pretty awesome. And my husband and my son wore their pink and came and were our road crew, and they, dropped us off and picked us up, and that was really cool and cheered us on. And I'll tell you, crossing that finish line, and they put a survivor medal around my neck, I lost it. I started crying. It was a very emotional walk for me. I had originally signed up for it when before I got my diagnosis, and I was planning on running it. I had been training to run it because it was a qualifier for another race I wanted to do. And then the day after I signed up for it is when I got the breast cancer diagnosis. And I came home and changed my status over to survivor with the intentions of hoping to still be able to do the walk, but not knowing, because I wasn't sure at that time what my treatment plan was or where I was going to be. Yes, I am in the middle of my chemotherapy, 2 treatments in. Yes, being in large crowds is frowned upon, but my doctor did approve it. It was okay. And my 2 girlfriends were there trying to make sure that nobody was too close to me or whatever. I didn't shake anybody's hands. I didn't high-five anyone. I was cautious. So I am extremely tired, but both emotionally and physically. But it was good. We had beautiful weather for it today. We had a good turnout. I did it. I didn't have to stop and rest. I completed it all in one thing. It wasn't the best time ever, but it didn't matter because I did it. It was the best thing for me. So with that said, since I've already got my 3 miles in and my 12,000 steps already from my Fitbit, we're going to do some simple stretches because I need to stretch out what I had done today. And now I'm really low energy, very tired from this, so I was on a real high this morning. So yeah, we're going to do some stretches, okay? So let's just start with, we're going to do a couple of familiar ones, and we're going to do a couple of different ones, okay? So let's start with seated on your side, legs to your side here, okay? And what you want to do is sit up straight, hand on your knee. Wow. My foot's cramping out. Okay. And we're going to twist. Look over your shoulder. Now we've done something like this before, just in a different seated position. Hold and breathe it. Breathe in, straighten it out. Breathe out and try to twist a little deeper. All right. Untwist, okay, and now I'm going to switch those feet to the other side. It's just a little different, a little variation to what we've been doing, okay? Sit up straight, abs in, and behind your back, turn. And untwist, okay? Now we're going to open up our hips a little bit. Now some people can do this with their feet and toes together. Now my flexibility is not the best. As you can see, my knees don't go down. Some people can get them to lay all the way flat. If you keep doing yoga, especially if you do yoga or stretches, you can gain your flexibility back and or actually increase it. So we're using your elbows. We are going to push down just a little bit, slightly, stretching out in here and across our hip flexors, because I did work those today for my walk. And breathe in. Deep breaths here. Slightly pushing down on that. going to take one foot out to the side and tuck the other one in. Foot's tucked into the inside of your thigh here. Toe up, heel flat on the floor, okay? And we're going to use both hands and lean over and like try to put your head down to your knee. Again, my flexibility is not that great, so I can't necessarily get there. You can grab your toes, wonderful. If you can only grab your calf, that's fine. Just grab where you can and slightly pull. And again, breathe. So when you breathe in, relax, and then as you breathe out, try to stretch a little further, okay? Okay, now come up. And we're going to lean and stretch over, okay? And so now we're kind of stretching towards that knee again. And that toe is still up, the heel on the floor, but now we're stretching out our obliques a little more in a different angle. And release it. Okay, now we're going to switch out that other side. Getting that angle, okay. Heel tucked in the inner thigh, and turn towards your foot, toes up, and breathe over. And release. Okay, and now breathe it over. And breathe it up. Okay. All right, now both feet out. All right. And again, most people can spread their legs a little further. That's not a problem. I have really tight. It's all tight. So anyway, you want to try to walk forward as far as you can until you feel that gentle stretch, which for me is right here. Now, a lot of people can lay flat. That's great, but this is where my flexibility is at this moment. So we're going to hold here. And now we're going to walk it over to the side. Okay, and grab that foot or ankle, whatever you can get a hold of. And now we want to walk it to the other side, okay? Oh, goodness. Back to the middle and up. Okay, now legs together. Heels on the ground, our toes are up, okay? I'm gonna breathe up. Big tall stretch, lean it forward, okay? Grab those toes if you can. If you're not, grab your calves or your knees, wherever you can to try to hold that stretch in. Again, you wanna breathe, and you wanna breathe when you breathe out. Try to lower just a little bit further. Feel that stretch in the back part of your hamstrings and your calves and your feet. All right. Okay, so now we're going to get on our hands and knees and we're going to do the cat and cow pose. And you guys are familiar with this one. Okay, so we've done it many times. So, into a comfortable position, your hands are directly below your shoulders and your knees right below your hips, hip distance apart, okay? And that wardrobe malfunction here. So, there we go. All right, and so you want to breathe out and in. We're going to do 2 more. Okay, now what I want you to do is I want you to bring your one leg forward and between your 2 hands, okay? And we're going to lower this leg all the way down, and this foot is bending. So let me do it the other way so you can kind of see my foot here. So see how my foot is called? It's kind of like a pigeon pose or something like that. All right, and you want to keep your spine and your body facing forward. And we're just doing this. It's just another little stretch we're doing. All right, and come on up. Knees together. Back leg. And you're just kind of seated in there, trying to keep your body balanced. All right, now let's return back to our hands and knees. And we're going to lower down all the way. Okay? And we're going to stretch out this lower back. And come down again. Lift up. And one more time. Great, now stretch all the way out with your head down. Just stretch as far as you can. All right, come back up. Now spread your legs a little bit further than hip distance apart. Put your toes together. Lean back. All right, okay. Now we're going to come back into a seated position, legs kind of crossed. All right, and now we're going to stretch out again this way, side to side. Okay, and clasps your hands together in the back. Stretch them out. Lifting them up. And in the front, and you're going to kind of stretch it out more. All right, okay, and we need to stretch our arms a little because we moved them today. Hopefully you moved yours too. And across. And shoulder roll, or neck roll I should say. Trying to keep those shoulders down. And shoulder rolls back. Shoulder rolls forward. Take a deep breath up. Breath out. And again. One more. All right. Thanks for joining me today. I feel very accomplished, but I'm also very tired from the walk today. It was very emotional for me, but it just reminded me that I am stronger, and I'm going to beat this, and you're going to beat this, and together we are going to be stronger and tougher than we ever have, right? So talk to your doctor, listen to your body, hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. And more importantly, just remember, you are stronger. Love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow.